Hello, Days Live fans. This is Monday, April the 22nd. Subscribe and like, please, if you like. Harris talked to Kate. She hunted him down. She wants him to get Lucas out of that monastery now. He already helped. He should be free. Harris tells her she's working on it. That's not good enough. Kayla's giving Paulina a little what's for, how dangerous it was for her to break out like that. It could have endangered her own health. Meanwhile, Abe's on the computer talking to Paulina, and he's also giving her a little what's for because that was dangerous and reckless what she did. And she said, I gotta go save my baby and I don't care. She'd do it again because that's a mama bear. Okay, so Chanele and Johnny are waiting for Kayla to come back in and give them their test results. Poor kids, they can't get a honeymoon if their life depended on it. And it is. Kayla comes in and says, you just got a bad sprained ankle. Your radiation levels are low. If you have dizziness, nausea, come back in. So they're clear, and Johnny says, let's go back to the cabin and finish up our honeymoon. And she's like, no way. So they decide to go over to the Salem Inn. Here's Johnny carrying her over the threshold. It was so sweet, and she's got her one boot off because her foot's wrapped up. And there's a heart in the shape with rose petals. It was very, very sweet. There it is above her head. And then he sings a song to her. And it was really pretty. And he has a really good voice, of course. And it was sweet. I hope they are able to enjoy being married. Okay, so Ava is back at the bistro. And she's trying to find that little black book. She didn't know Stefan was in the house because he's preparing for reopening. EJ let him keep the bistro. So him and Ava are talking. He's talking about all of his regrets and how he took the rap for everything. And she's like, well, if you need any help, And he's like, no, I don't think so. I really regret what happened between me and you. And he keeps having flashbacks when they got it on like Donkey Kong. And he tells her, I'm going to have my keys. Well, that puts a little knot in the plan. But she hands him over the keys, and she goes out. But while she's out, Kate finds Harris and goes off on him. And I got that in there twice, don't it? Looks like I do. So she comes back out and she tells Harris, couldn't find that black book anywhere, and Stefan's in there. And here comes Stefan around the corner, and Ava wants them to stay apart. They wanted to talk alone. She's like, okay, play nice. And Harris is confronting Stefan. How in the hell are you out of jail? And those are his exact words. And he's like, you got something on EJ, don't you? And Stefan wouldn't answer him. So they had a few words, not always nice, but I think they understand each other. Meanwhile, Kayla ran into Ava, and she gave her what's for. She said, you stay away from my husband. And she's like, I don't know what you mean. I didn't do anything wrong. We were trying to find Trip. And she said, I know all about y'all breaking Clyde out of prison. And you could tell that Ava was shocked. And Kayla's like, yeah, Patch told me about it. So that's a wrap for Monday. It was kind of dull. Subscribe, please. I'll see you tomorrow.